Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Brent Parsley Next Gen Leader Podcast. My name is Brent, and I want to help Next Gen leaders win. You know, when you do a survey of the Next Gen world within the local church, there are some concerning things that'll pop up. You'll hear that over half of kids ministry leaders say that kids ministry is often forgotten at their church. People will say that the tenure for the average youth pastor, while it's disputed, typically it's too short to build real relationships and see effective change in students' lives. Studies say that 2/3 of young adults growing up in the church are going to drop off after high school. And Barna Research Group says that only 10% of young adults have a faith that makes them resilient disciples of Jesus. So what people are saying is this is a real crisis, and there has been a failure to disciple a generation. And while it's true that there are some concerning things, I also see incredible opportunities in the next generation. I mean, there are some amazing things about Gen Z and Gen Alpha. So this story, it's not finished. There's more to be written, and together we get to decide what those chapters are going to say. So I hope that with this podcast, we can contribute some to that story and even see some changes within those statistics. So my unique experience is I've sat in a lot of different leadership seats over the years. I started out as a youth pastor at a mega church in Colorado, moved to a church plant in Austin that then became a multi-site. I've been in and around local church Next Gen ministry for over 25 years, from student pastor to kids pastor to campus pastor and executive pastor and Next Gen pastor, and all of that in just 2 churches. So in this podcast, I want to talk about Next Gen ministry from all those roles and experiences. Look, I'm not an expert, but I have learned a few things here and there, and some of it might actually help you win. Here's the deal. I believe in the next generation of leaders, and I especially love encouraging people that are new to Next Gen ministry. But I think that veterans like me, you might like to listen in and rethink some things too. So we're going to talk about kids, students, parents, leaders, camps, retreats, like all the Next Gen things. And I think it'll be helpful regardless of your role within the next generation because, you know, these groups from kids to students to young adults, they all have to work together and we've got to help them transition. So I want to help with the how and the why of Next Gen ministry so that you can do what matters most. Build relationship with students and leaders and lead people to Jesus. Like, let's build and lead kids and student ministries that are more than just games and pizza, but that are really fun and really engaging while discipling students and teaching them to surrender to and follow Jesus for the rest of their lives. And I mean, if this goes well and we like it, I've got plans to interview a bunch of other people who have great experiences, who love kids and students, and we'll gain insight from them too so that we can all grow. So if you're a kids pastor, a student pastor, a director, volunteer, or maybe a small group leader, or even an executive pastor or a lead pastor, we're going to talk about some things that will be helpful for you. So if any of this sounds interesting or even remotely helpful, go ahead and subscribe and let's get started. You can also check out the website at brentparsley.me. And if you have questions or you want to chat, you can always DM me on Instagram at Brent Parsley or email me at brent@brentparsley.me. We're going to talk soon. I can't wait.